Yo, we back for the best albums of March. I just need to say first, I've got this list on album of the year where I uh put all of the albums I want to listen to, and I did something this month that I did not do the last 2 months, which was I really did listen to every single album I wanted to for the month. So like in January and February, I didn't finish all of them. I've gone back to those months and I found some albums that definitely would have made those lists. But for this month, I really have listened to everything except for the Future Metro Boomin one. I listened up to like that so far. I haven't finished it, but I don't think it's gonna make the list. So I just decided I'll just stop listening to it early. But anyways, because I listened to so many albums this month, I can't fit it all into a top 10. So I'm actually gonna do a top 15. So let's jump right into it. At number 15, we are giving it to Necrophobic for In the Twilight Gray. It's a really fun record. It's a mix of melodic death metal and melodic black metal. I just really enjoyed listening to it. Number 14, we're giving it to Ride uh, for their album Interplay. I really love this cover art. I think it represents the album beautifully. It's some alt rock stuff. You can hear some shoegaze or neo psychedelia in it as well. They've been doing this for a while. They've got a decent discography, and I think they are still killing it. Number 13, we're giving it to Julia Holter for her art pop record that is Something in the Room She Moves. I think it is a very stunning record. There is just so much to unpack in this one. I think it's some great stuff. Number 12, we're giving it to Gouge Away for Deep Sage. This one, what is it? It's some alt rock stuff, some post hardcore stuff like that. And it was way better than I expected it to be. I do not remember why for some reason, but it was very good. And now we're into the top. No, we're not in the top 10 yet. We're at number 11 with Elbow. What a weird name. Elbow. Why would you do that? But Audio Vertigo, it's an art rock record. It just never gets boring. Every single song, there's so much stuff happening in this. It's a really full listening experience. Number 10, we're giving it to, I do not know how to pronounce that. Jlin. Is it two syllables or what? I don't know, but this is some IDM stuff, some footwork stuff. That's a new genre for me. I didn't know that. But this is some pretty crazy stuff. The beats are very unique, very different, but they all go hard. I was about to say this is probably my favorite instrumental album of the month, but no, there is going to be two more actually. Wow, that's crazy. Number 9, giving it to Charles Lloyd. Nope, not Charles Wesley Goddard, stupid Spotify. Charles Lloyd. There we go, man. Search function is really slow sometimes. Not sure why, but this guy will still be there tomorrow. This Charles Lloyd person, never heard of them, but looking through their discography on Radio Music, I was scrolling through the list of albums. There's like 100 of them or something. There is so much, but just listening to this one so far is the highest rated album of the year by critics. And I can definitely see why, because the what do I say? the instrument playing on this post bop record, it is just fantastic. I loved it. Number, what are we at now? 8. We're going to Masterpiece. This is probably some of the least striking stuff on this list. How to make a masterpiece. What a stupid play on words, but it's surprisingly fun. Just like this entire indie rock, indie pop record. I just had a really good time listening to this. Like, it's really light, but it's fun. No. Number 7, complete opposite of fun. We're going to Convulsing. Come on. Oh, are they not on Spotify? Okay. Convulsing. Wait. They are not on Spotify. Wow. Perjurance. I did listen to this on Bandcamp. Distant death metal. I said complete opposite of fun. It's absolutely crazy. It is unhinged. It is unlike anything you have ever heard before, and it sounds great. Like, amazing stuff. Number, what are we at now? 6. Number 6, we're giving it to Pissed Jeans for this noise rock, some post-hardcore. Yeah, I think out of all the albums on this list so far, this is the most wild opinion, like, on album of the year. The score is in the 60s. It's a yellow score. It's a mid score, but I really like this. I just think it hits way harder than it deserves to. I have no idea why I connect with it so much. So number 5, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. They are a Brazilian artist. This is some avant-garde jazz, some post-minimalism, third stream. Those were the genres listed on album of the year. But it is some really remarkable stuff. It's some really, what's the word? It's breathtaking. It will leave you speechless. It ramps up over time. Like, it has some slow start, but it really starts picking up the pace at track 4. And it just completely sweeps you off your feet. Like, I was not expecting it because I do not listen to that much avant-garde jazz, but wow, that one really got me. Number 4, we're giving it to Kevin Coleman for Imaginary Conversations. This is American primitivism. American primitivism. That is the genre. I did not know that was a genre, but now I do. That's what this album is. It's another instrumental one. It's got a lot of really simple instrumentals, but it is very good. Very, very good. Nice. Number 3, we're giving it to a pretty interesting one. Is going to be the EP from 5 Point Palm, Exploding Heart Technique. So I actually found out about this EP through album of the year because somebody, like one of the people who made this record, went into my profile and commented, "Yo, it would be really cool if you listen to this." So I did listen to it, and wow, this is some amazing stuff. I actually love it. It is just post-punk, alt-rock. It's pretty simple, but I think they did a really great job at it. It's got a lot of different influences. It's got a lot of variety, and it is so much fun. It hits so hard. This might be the best album of the year user made record I have heard so far during my time on the site, which has been 14 months. So, very, very glad I found out about this one. Number 2, though, we are going to give it to Night Versus for their prog metal record. Every sound has a color in the Valley of Night. So I've seen a bunch of people compare this record to Tool. I have never listened to a Tool record, but all I know about Tool is that everybody keeps saying you need a high IQ to understand their music, which is really stupid, but this is a really great record. There are no words, there are no vocals, but it doesn't even need it, which is unbelievable. That is how great the sound is on this record. And yeah, I really love it. But for the number one album released in March, I actually just listened to it a few hours ago. It is going to be the one from Squarepusher. Dasho Time. This is some Jlin bass, breakcore. It says right here. It was released on the first day of the month, and I'm only listening to it now on the last day of the month because this was not released on Spotify. So I had to search it up on YouTube. I found some person who dropped the entire album on YouTube that you can. I do not know if there are other places you can listen to the album because you have to buy this on Bandcamp or something like that. But whoever posted it to YouTube, they are an absolute legend because this was the best thing I have heard all month. It is really incredible. I loved it. That is going to be the list for top 15 best albums of March 2024. Cool and good. Goodbye.